But I'm gonna try to make this quick today. Just took my cat to the vet and had to get her allergy shot, and just want to get it out there today. I hate taking up you guys' time. I appreciate every second you guys give to me, and I can't thank you enough. I really can. And speaking of that, I want to give a shout out to the members here. I freaking love you guys. You guys keep this channel going, and I can't thank you enough. The level 4s and level 3s are the trading lessons that people have signed up. Prepping for beginners, welcome. You've been here 2 days now. Gesund, welcome, 6 days now. Karat's going on 6 days, level 4. Falconeer, trading lessons, 1 month. Will, 1 month, entry level. Thank you, Will. Host Incan, what a name. Level 3, 1 month now. Thank you very much. Jay, thanks, man. Level 3 member, 1 month. Benji, thank you. Level 3 member, 1 month. Elvie, level 4 member, 2 months. Thanks a lot, Elvie. Marty, love you, buddy. Level 3, total time as a member, 2 months here. Total time on level. He ended up rejoining there. So thanks a lot, Marty. Will, thanks, bro. 2 months now, level 3 trading lessons. Noted trader, level 4, 2 months. Thank you, sir. Franny, thanks a lot. 2 months at entry level. Ryan, level 4 for 2 months now. Thank you, Ryan. Lib, level 4 for 2 months. Baja, entry level for 2 months. Thank you. Trapper, thanks a lot, buddy. Level 3, going on 3 months. You're great, Trapper. Love you, bro. Jason, thank you so much, man. Entry level going on 3 months now. And Andy, you've been here since day one, brother. Thanks a lot. Going on 3 months, level 1. So thank you to all the members. I appreciate it so much. I've gotten great feedback about these trading courses. The level 4s are the trading courses also. So I'm so happy. I love getting the messages that you guys are learning and doing your own charts now. That's what it's all about, man. For 15 bucks, over 6 hours of videos, 17 videos to learn how to read these charts and do this stuff yourself. I'm teaching you every single thing I know, and you're gonna spend $15 on a lottery ticket or 20 bucks on a lottery ticket. Why not? I'm not trying to sell anybody on it. I'm not that desperate for money. I'm just saying it's worth your $15. All right, you're not happy with it, I'll give you your money back. All right, that's how confident I am. It's 15 bucks. Okay, if you're not familiar with trading, by the end of these lessons, you will be real familiar with it, and you'll be doing your own charts. All right. So, all right. Thank you so very much, guys. I thought that was super important to get out there, and just to all the the subscribers and just everybody that watches the video, I cannot thank you enough. I really can't. Thank you very, very much. Keeps me doing these videos. It really does. All right. Let's go over here to the Block Explorer real quick. Look at this petahash, up to 57.5 now. Approaching at 58. We watch this thing. We look at it every day because these jumps. If you remember, just a couple months ago, this thing was like at 17. All right, so love to keep an eye on this, see where it's going. I think it's super important to at least glance at every day. We don't spend a lot of time on it. We don't have to. Just to see what's going on here. Addresses with at least one Kaspa, 247,000. That's a lot of people. All right. The last 24 hours, you can see the all in the green except the whales. We have -2. That could be where the sharks are +4. 2 of these could be the whales. A couple whales downgrading there. I don't know. When you have that much, you got to take some profits, man. If you have, just for instance, if you have, just go in the middle here, 50 million Kaspa, all right, 50 million, all right. Oh, geez, this was my, I don't want that on there right now, but I'll cover that tomorrow. All right, 50 million. Let's just get a real quick idea here. That's 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000, 5 million, 50 million times 0.080544 equals, that's $4,027,200. All right, in Kaspa. All right, you got to take some profits. You know, if you have $4 million in there, you know, you take a couple hundred grand out or whatever, $250,000 compared to, you know, them 50 million tokens. All right, just to give an idea here, 50 million tokens. All right, we were looking at $4 million bucks, right? 4 million, and if you go back here, the 50 million tokens at one time, 50, 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000, 5 million, 50 million. All right, times point 0.0001699. So you had $8,500 in that. $8,500, and you turn it into over $4 million for an $8,500 investment. All right, you have to take some profits off the table when you're talking about gains like that. For $8,500 made you a millionaire 4 times over. Then yeah, take some money off the table. Take $1 million off. You know, treat yourself. Somebody out there did this, $8,500. They might have been just an ordinary person that you know, worked their butt off their whole life and seen something in this. And congratulations, now they're a millionaire. All right, so congratulations to them. Nothing wrong with taking money off the table. Take $1 million off, and you know, do what you got to do. Quit working. Ride the rest of that Kaspa out until it hits $2 or $3, then cash out your other 40 million or whatever you're gonna have, and live life happily ever after, man. That's what it's all about. We're here for one ride, everybody. That's all we get. All right, so we go over here to the volume. The volume's up almost 40%. 53 million. The market cap is at 1.738 billion. Okay, go to the crypto bubbles here. This is for the month. All right, this is going to be normal every week in an alt season. And when these alt season comes, they go so fast, guys. We go through all this anguish. Kaspa holders haven't. We've had a great year, but you know, what's this year brought? You know, 14x for everybody. You know, so not too bad. But you know, if you're you know, these alt seasons, like I said, they come and go so fast. If we go over here, I just want to show you real quick how fast these alt seasons come. All right, Bitcoin dominance, that's where the alt seasons happen. And if you go out on the monthly, all right, let's get this off here first so we can see this. That first alt season back in 2017, Bitcoin dominance went from way up there and it dropped 64%. All right, the alt season itself ended up lasting, all right, from the start of the drop to the end of the drop. It started back up roughly there. You know, you could say, you know, about 400 days. So that's a pretty good alt season run there, quite honestly, 400 days. Because the one in 2021, when this thing dropped, what, 46%? This one here ended up lasting, you know, from the start of the drop to the bottom, 120 days. You know, then it went sideways and started back up. But from the top to the drop, 120 days, 4 months. Right, that's what they normally last. You know, 4 months, 5 months tops or whatever. And you have coins that take off at different times. Some of them take off immediately. Some of them, like XRP and stuff, lag behind and take off later. You know, they don't all go at the same time. But when they do go, it's unbelievable. You know, you'll see 3X's in a week for a lot of stuff. You know, if I go back here, just give you an idea, all right, because I love doing this. I love getting you guys pumped up and for these bull runs, because and I'm sure a majority of people out there haven't been through them. All right, historical snapshot. All right, if we go over here, let's just go to November or 2017 bull run. 2017, back in. All right, this started in March of 2017. August, September. Let's go to December of 2017. All right, right over here, December 10th. And if you look over here at the right-hand side, the last 7 days, all right, look at this coin. Did a 10x. Decentraland, Mana. I didn't know Mana, Decentraland was around in 2017. That's new to me. Did a 3x. Dime Coin did a 3x. Pepe Cash did a 2x. This was in a week. Nano a 2x. Lots of 2x's. Lots of 100%. The whole way down. Look at this, 30%, 20. The top, I don't know what this is. The top, it's more than 100 coins there, but yeah. And then in 24-hour periods, you had a 2x on that one, 130. This was on a 24-hour period. So that's what happens, man. They just really, they start flying. So you'll see. It gets to be a very lot of fun. All right, now Bitcoin dominance itself, let's get back here to what we want to get to here, okay? Bitcoin dominance looks like it could be pulling back down to this area. The way you get that target, you take a fib right from here to here. All right, looks like it's heading for the 786. That is down around 51.57. And if you guys haven't heard me say before, just a little tip of advice, all right? The 786, if you have a chance to get a crypto, whatever it is, at that price, that 786, that's a beautiful area to get it, okay? If this was a crypto, this is Bitcoin dominance. But you buy there, you put your stop loss just right below it at, I don't know, 53.35 or whatever, just a hair below it, all right? So your risk to reward, very, very minimal, but the possibility of huge gains are great. The 786 is a fantastic area to jump in. It's that last fib level, and sometimes it can really, really pay off. All right, now what I did here, I was looking at Bitcoin. All right, if this is starting another 5 waves up in here, which it looks like it probably is, 2, 3, 4, 5th wave extension coming in here. Unless that's top of that 5th, then it's doing an ABC down here. Let's get a measurement on this move right here. Oh yeah. Well, let's blow this up a little bit so we can get a little bit better look. There we go. Just about got that 702. If it does an ABC, usually after 5 waves you do an ABC, that would bring it back to 35.7. Alright, let's leave that on there. Put a line here and see if that's where it pulls to. And see if we get an ABC in here. Okay, it'd be an ABC. Alright, because you can clearly see here, looks like the 5 waves. Looks like it's done 5 waves. 2, 3, 4, and that 5th wave extension up there. So might have a little bit of a pullback here before we start our next 5 waves up. And you can see that in the RSIs. The daily's pulling down. The weekly is right at the top, just flipped bearish. The monthly's still pushing up. It's at a 90 and an 81, but could have a little bit of pullback this week. So bound to have some downtime here and there. That's just going to happen. Dow Jones is up 54 bucks or 54 points. Ethereum is up 11. Let's see here. That other big one I wanted to show you was that total market cap before we jump back over there. All right, because this thing just looks absolutely ready to tear. All right, this is on the monthly. You can see right there, you got resistance right there, resistance here, and then it busted through. All right, now let's go back on the daily and see here. That daily is right at the top. Look how long it's been up there since October 22nd. All right, the crypto total market cap. All right, it is riding that support line. That's something, if you're charting this, keep an eye on that. Get your support line on there. That's perfect. That's right where you want it. And as long as it holds this support line, it's doing fine. All right, you can see you would take your fib right from the beginning of this wave up. All right, so you would take your Fibonacci retracement. Let's see here, probably from there. All right, I'd be watching for a 618 to 702 pullback. That 702 would put us right on the support line at 632 billion. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. But these RSIs are getting up there. The weekly 97, 95, and that monthly still heading up. But the weekly and daily are probably going to have to have a little bit of a pullback here, and get everything back down to the bottom. These RSIs back to the bottom and reset. Now Kaspa, this thing ended up pulling a little. You can see that wedge that we had on there yesterday. I really thought that thing was going to break up. It didn't. It broke down. All right, so if we take the measurement for the breakdown, pretty close. Looks like it's about done. All right, I don't think that thing is going to go any deeper. You do have the daily RSI pulling down. All right, the weekly still heading up, 83 and a 70. Now these are the important ones. The 12-hour is at the bottom. All right, so oversold. Okay, at the bottom means prices should be pushing back up. The 8-hour on the bottom and the 4-hour on the bottom. All right, so you got your 12, 8, and 4 on the bottom. You got your daily coming down a little bit, but this looks like it's wanting to push back up. So I would keep an eye on this right here. I would have a trend line coming down here. Get rid of this one because that's no longer in play. If it breaks up through here, probably at let's be, by the time it gets up through there, 0.087. All right, then we're probably heading to higher prices here. My guess would be up around the 10.5 cent mark. And this Fibonacci, this trend-based fib, if you got the trading lessons, you know how to use this thing. But look how perfect this thing worked out. When I take my time putting this in here, let's blow this up a little bit so I can see it good. Right from the bottom to the top, I want it perfect. Right to there, to the retrace. Right there. Look how perfect this thing played out. It could not have nailed that any more perfect. A perfect extension. All right, let me get this off here. Look at the price. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Let's go back here. Let's go in the 8 hours so you can see it even better. Look at that. Perfect. That 0.0991 ended up playing absolutely beautiful. That it nailed it. That trend-based fib, man. The Fibonacci and the trend-based fib are like cheat codes. I swear they are. I love them. If I had one thing to trade with, it would be the fib for sure. This thing just works so good. How else could you get that target? Just perfect, right to the tippy top. It nailed it. So, don't always work out like that, but it's amazing how they do that. It really is. All right, let's go out to the daily and take a look here. Might have to go a little bit into the 12-hour. I want to see where we can get a Fibonacci on this for a retracement. All right, and see where. Quite honestly, I don't think it's going any deeper than this 0.077. I think it's bottomed out there, and like I said, I want this on here because that is going to be the breakout area. If it gets through there, then we are definitely getting higher prices, so keep an eye on that. Like I said, 0.087 should do it. Um, if you go out on a 12-hour time frame, you know, 0.088, call it maybe. We get through there and we got higher prices coming. Now this almost looked like an ABC pulled out in here. If you take I just want to take a couple measurements and look. I didn't look at this ahead of time, but boy, that's close. Very, very close. Did miss it by much. Well, we got that one down there. I guess it was a little bit. Now if we take the measurement from up here, okay, right to there, pull it down to this 702. Whew. Wow. Very, very, very close. Well, we'll see. Regardless, I think the bottom's in on this thing. I don't think it's going any deeper. I would be watching for a turnaround here, especially with these RSIs. Look at this. This 12-hour is at the bottom. The 8-hour, pull it up. Right down here. 8-hour is oversold at the bottom. And you got your 4 oversold and just starting up. Alright, so all these are at the bottom. You got your daily coming down, but you got that weekly still pushing up. Alright, so watch for higher prices coming in, guys, especially if we break through that 0.088. That would be this resistance line coming down here, 0.088. I would say that would be safe to bet that we're heading to higher prices here, so keep an eye on that. That resistance up at 0.099, if we break through that, we could be starting another 5 waves up from here, technically. This first 5 waves should be done. This should have been an ABC correction coming in here, unless it turns out to be a bigger one. But, it should have been an ABC in here regardless. And then you should start your next 5 waves up. So we'll see how it plays out. But I believe this bottom here is going to hold at 0.078. That should hold as support. All right. So thank you very, very much, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Have a great night, everybody.